Welcome to this series of short videos looking at the functionality of LANSA BI. In this video, we'll be looking at an example of how LANSA BI has been integrated into a Visual LANSA application. The demo I'm going to show you, it is a Visual LANSA web page. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And I'm instantly greeted with a dashboard. This is a LANSA BI dashboard, fully interactive. So I can select the date ranges, I can do mouse overs, and I can do drill downs. So it's a fully interactive dashboard. So that's one example of how we've integrated a LANSA BI piece of functionality into Visual LANSA web application. Let's see another example, and I'll go into reporting, and we'll go to reports, and let's create a report using the natural language query. So when I first start using this, it'll ask me what view over the data do I want to use. In this case, I'm going to be using my DB2400 database. So I'm going to be using the LTC IBM full view, and I'm going to start. Now I can start building my query. So what do I want to do? I want to show the order total by, let's keep it simple initially. I'll just have customer, and we'll put a date in after. Let's select here and go to 2022, January the 1st, and apply. That's the question. And that will generate a bar chart. I can convert that to a table. So I've created the report. And what I can do now is I can save it. So I'm just going to go right ahead and save it. So let's give it demo. I save it into a specific folder for the LANSA tool company and a subfolder for sales. And I'm going to go save. I've now saved that report. So I can view it and run it later on. So I'm going to close that down now. I don't have to use the NLQ. I could actually create a report from scratch. So here I'm going to create a report. I'm going to maximize that so I've got more space. And again, I've got the option of choosing the view that I want to use. So I'm going to use the exact same view that I did previously. But now, rather than be guided, I can manually create the report. So we have our dimensions, the things that are going to be measured, and we've got our metrics, which are the measurements. So I'm going to keep it simple again. So I'm just going to use customer name, and we'll go for order total. Make that an aggregate value. We'll do sum. So now we can see the total values. And I can go further and say, well, actually, I'm going to modify this. I'm going to have department in there. And we'll also be able to filter on the customer name, also on the department code. That's it. That's all I'm going to do for this example. So now what I've got to do is I'm going to publish it to make it available. So publish, I'll just go demo 2 - draft, so we'll say sales by customer and department. Again, I'm going to save it in LANSA tool company and sales and do a save. That has now created that report for me, and I can close that down. If I want to access the reports, I can simply go in here where I've got authorized reports. So here I can see a list of all the reports that I am authorized to view, and only those reports. So as we scroll down, we can see the different reports that are currently available. If I go into LANSA tool company and sales, we'll see the 2 demo reports that I've just created. And I can go in and we can have a look at those reports. Again, I've got the ability to convert it back to a table, or even to go and download that. So I've got that capability of creating and running reports that I'm authorized to from within inside a Visual LANSA application. Here's another example of the integration. So I'm going to go into customers here. So again, this is a Visual LANSA web application. I'm going to put in a partial description. It'll go off, retrieve the information, and then I select LANSA Mart from the list. Once I've selected LANSA Mart from the list, the details are shown for LANSA Mart. What I'm interested in here is this bar chart. This is a LANSA BI bar chart, but I'm driving it from within inside my application. So as I select a new customer, it generates a new bar chart based on that customer, in this case, the order history. Let's go back to LANSA Mart. It's fully interactive. So as I mouse over, we can see the values. I can convert it to a table. I can drill down on that table so we can look at specific orders and go back up to the start, go back to the chart view. I can download that into a CSV, into a Word document, a PDF, text, or Excel spreadsheet. So here we see an example where we've taken a LANSA BI chart and integrated it in line with my main application. And it sits alongside the existing functionality, and the integration is seamless. So that concludes this short video. Thank you for your time.